Barber goes down. Wildermuth sends it in between the circles. Rampage sends it rink wide for an icing. 11:08 left. This is the period where they will stop the clock at whistles, so Rampage has a little bit more time for their comeback attempt. They've been here before. It's been worse than this before. If they can do what they did before and score 2 goals and keep Aspen from scoring again, Rampage will come away with a victory. But right now it's 1-0 Aspen, and Rampage needs at least 1 to get a point. Really, they need to win in order to have a chance to try and play tomorrow. Aspen offsides. It's surprising to me to see both teams at this point in the season. They've all played multiple games. This is now the 3rd game in this tournament. Kids still standing in the zone when the puck's outside, like not even trying to get out of the zone. Here we go with the Let's Go Rampage chant again. 10:51 to go. The Rampage crowd trying to fire up their team. Habermel sends it up ahead. Meza. And now some pressure from Habermel past Meza. And Cochran calling for it from Mensink. Aspen sends it deep, and speedy number 13 right towards the net. Hit the side. He was looking for that top left corner. It was there, but he hit the netting on the outside instead of getting it in that little daylight that was available. And here's Rampage now at center, but quickly picked up by Aspen. They'll fire it back into the Rampage zone. Started out of the Rampage zone. Held up. Habermel looked like he was going to have a chance. And Aspen got right on the puck. They'll start from behind their goalie, weaving through, and Cochran sends it in offsides. 9:43. Somebody forgot to stop the clock. It got down to 9:41. Then they stopped it. All right, Parents, Cochran, Marood up front. On D is Barber and Wildermuth. Face off won by Parent. It's at her feet. She sends it into the zone. Pressures the puck. Held in at the point. 3 Rampage players battling, and it squirts past Parent on the far side. She'll send it back out towards center, and she's back for some pressure. Barber sends it over to Wildermuth. It gets it out of the zone. Nope, it was never cleared and held in, and then goal. Looked like Frank had it stopped, and it squeaked through, and in super slow motion, crossed the goal line. So here we are again, down 0-2, and there's 9 minutes and 3 seconds left for Rampage to try and come back. Rampage had so much trouble right there. It was like stuck at the blue line. It looked like they had cleared it not once but twice, but never actually did. And Aspen came in and fired it from the blue line, and it squeaked through for an Aspen 2-0 lead. So more fresh Rampage players. Clark with some pressure down low. Comes to Yaramilo. Couple of shots towards the net and covered. Clock continues to run after the whistle. I don't know, maybe the home team, okay, they stopped it. 5 more seconds, click off. It's got to be hard for the scorekeepers, run it for 2 periods and then stop it in the 3rd period. But when you're down 2-0, you want every second you can get. Habermel sent it to the blue line, and again, Aspen keeps it in. Flipped out by Clark. Down the far side, he's chasing. Aspen retreats behind their own goal. They'll start up the near side. through the middle. Good stick from Mincing. Aspen from the top of the circles, and Rampage able to clear it. That one will not be icing, even if it goes all the way, it's going right on net. Aspen picks it up. A couple of Rampage players look on and get a little bit of pressure. Here's Habermill, top of the right circle. Skates around, forced to the outside. Centering pass, blocked. Ends up behind the Aspen net. Out to the point. Mensink tried to get it down low. Over to Clark. Clark can't get past the lone defender standing between him and the net, and it's flipped up into the netting. The face-off will be down in the left circle. 7:24 left in the third. Rampage trails Aspen 2-0. Luster, Cochran, Mesa up front. Barber and Wildermuth on deep. Luster will take the face-off. Wins it back. Comes to Barber between the circles. Sent towards the net. Ends up to the right of the net. 3 or 4 Rampage players all laying down on the ice. Nobody around them. It's like they all just lost an edge at once. They're all back on their feet. Mesa skating back. Cochran's back. Aspen making a move. Cochran was laying down in front of the net and blocked that puck. He takes it now, sends it around the side. Barber runs into the official, who's just kind of lackadaisically skating away from the play. I think they were looking at where the puck was. Barber now from her own end. Skates it out. 6:36 to go in the second. She's down the right side. Pressured by 2. Loses the puck. A couple more Rampage players come in. Luster. Mesa holds it up along the sideboards. Held in by Cochran. Skated out by Aspen. Here's Aspen on a break. 1-on-1. Good stick save. Great stick save by Frank, and then I think it was Wildermuth crashed into him, and that could have been ugly. Frank did get pushed back, but not far enough for the puck to cross the goal line. 6:06, Rampage trails 2-0. Parent for the face-off. Picked up by Luster. Out of the zone. Here's Luster. He has a chance. He's being held up. Gets to the puck. Makes a move. Luster and Parent. Luster had Parent wide open on the other side. Then the stick or puck got pushed. Oh, Parent with a chance. She'll look for the wraparound. Try to get it back out front. Some good opportunities finally for Rampage. Getting some shots on net. Getting the pressure on. Parent picks up the puck. Skates it around. Looking. Tries to send it out in front. She's bumped off, and Aspen will clear it. So Luster and Parent both with a couple of great opportunities there. And it's still 2-0. Best opportunities yet for Rampage, and they came about 2 seconds after each other. Hopefully that'll fire up the rest of the team as new players come on the ice. Seeing how close they got. Maybe someone can put one in there and spark some life into the boys and girls in Navy. Jaramillo will take the face-off. Chalik on the right. Clark on the left. Comes to Clark. Between the circles. Sends it out in front. Stick save. Nobody there from Rampage to try and punch that rebound home. There was a whistle. Somebody's hurt. And there's a Aspen player down near boards. Did not see what happened. Didn't even know someone was down until all the players were kneeling. Medical staff comes on from the far side. An Aspen coach comes on from the bench, but the player gets up and will skate to the bench. It's always good to see. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. All right, here we go with 5:15 left. Play will be outside the Aspen zone. Jeremio to take the face-off. Chalik on the right, Clark on the left. Wildermuth and Barber on D. Face-off won by Aspen. Rampage trying to take it away, and Aspen will send it deep. Barber chasing. Takes a look, sends it along the far boards, or try to. Centering pass comes to Wildermuth. Wildermuth skates it ahead, and Clark gets it out of the zone. Center ice, Aspen has the puck. They take a look, bump it into the Rampage zone. Offsides. 4:46 to go. 2-0 Aspen. Mesa, Cochran, Luster on the ice. Up front, Habermel and Mensink on D. Aspen sends it into the Rampage zone. Mensink will start from behind Frank along the near boards. Sends it ahead to Luster, who had Mesa with him. 3 Aspen players are back. They will send it in near corner. Habermel unable to clear. A couple of Aspen players down low. Habermel will try again. Oh, that's Luster, sorry. Habermel was in front of the net. He has the puck now. Takes a look. Gets it up towards Luster. Luster unable to clear. That shot towards the net, stick to side. Habermel for the third try. To Luster, who gets tripped. Still no penalty for or in favor of the Rampage. Been plenty of opportunities, but we're almost through 3 games, and Rampage has not had one called for them. 5 against. 3:35 left. Rampage trailing by 2. Luster just about had a chance there in the circle. Mensink unable to hold it in, and Aspen is on the move. Here comes Aspen, and a good stick save ends up on the back glass. Play continues. Out to the blue line. Luster gets a stick in the way, but Aspen keeps it in the zone. Sent along the far boards to the blue line, still not out. Aspen, top of the left circle. Held up momentarily. They still control the puck. Back behind Frank, 2:45 to go. I've lost track of how many times Rampage has tried to clear it. Aspen just keeping the pressure on. Clock winding down. And Rampage is going to get their 6th penalty of the tournament. 2 sticks came together, 1 stick came up, and I think Mensink's probably going to get a high sticking. And that was unfortunate because they both had their sticks on the puck. And then Mensink's stick came up. And I think they're going to call him for a high stick. Or a cross check. I mean, the coaches, before the coach even started looking at his player, he was making sure with the refs that he's going to call the penalty. Of course they're going to call the penalty. That's all they do is call them against Rampage. And no matter what happens to our players, we have yet to get a power play opportunity. Player is getting up, and we'll see what the call is. They just made the call over there. The door's open, and the ref is telling Mensink to go. So I'm not sure if it was a cross check or a high stick. It's unfortunate and unintentional either way. So with 2:28 to go, Rampage will kill off their 6th penalty. Rampage sends new players. One minute, whatever the penalty was, to Mensink. 2:28 to play. Parent to take the face-off. Mesa, the other forward, comes to him. Got past Habermel. Parent sends it out of the zone. Nope, not out of the zone. To the blue line, not out. Habermel took a whack at it. Skates through. Parent with a good stick. Prevented that from going towards the net. Parent will try the other way. Reverse. Loses the puck and it goes far side. Barber, far corner. 2 minutes to play. Rampage trails 2-0. Shot towards the net. Stick to side by Frank. Barber gets checked. Of course, there's no penalty on that. This is becoming ridiculous that Rampage cannot get a power play. The other teams do the same things that Rampage does, and there's never a call in favor of the Rampage. Parent, center ice, can't advance the puck. 3 seconds, and Rampage is back to full strength. Barber tripped again. She's been tripped, she's been slashed, but play continues. Here goes Rampage with a chance. 1:16 to go. Mensink, fresh off his 1 minute sit in the box, gets it deep. Mensink and Parent. Parent got her stick in there, but Aspen just skating around everybody. Surprised they didn't call that one. That one looked like it was warranted, but play continues with 57 seconds to go. Shot, deflected, saved by Frank. Right out in front, picked up by Mensink. Mensink's off to the races, but Aspen holds it in. Meza, from right to left behind Frank. Takes a look, sends it along the boards. Parent trying to dig it out, and Aspen sends it deep into the near corner. Out to the point, but not out. Parent was looking for it again. Habermel gets run into, sent towards the net, and Mensink, far corner, takes a look, sends it into the right circle, held in by Aspen. Past Parent, she's looking. 5 seconds left. Aspen with one final push. Rampage loses 2-0 to Aspen. 3 games complete, 6 penalties against, 0 penalties or power plays for. And for the second game in a row, Rampage has been shut out. Frank made a lot of great saves. His team is rallying around him, letting him know, hey man, sorry, you stopped a lot of shots. We didn't get any in. Rampage really only had 2 great opportunities that happened within about 3 seconds of each other, Luster and Parent. So hopefully we can close out the tournament at 5 with some goals and hopefully a win, because with that loss, the Rampage will not be playing tomorrow. So one more game, one more chance to try and get a win. Get some food in these boys and girls, and we'll see you back at 5 p.m. Mountain Time at the Eagle Rink. See ya.